Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna watch something really cool. I actually recently stumbled upon these videos that Preach started making. I don't know if you guys remember the series that Final Fantasy XIV people uploaded on the official channel, the guides for new Final Fantasy XIV players. Those are awesome. I actually watched them here on the channel, I believe. But Breach recently started doing these honest guides to FF14, and I don't know exactly what this is, but I'm going to assume that this is like a parody to what the original guides are, and I think it's gonna be really fun. A lot of people have told me to start watching it, so today we're gonna watch. I think episodes 0 and 1 are the ones that are out, and once the new ones come out, if they're any good, which I don't doubt that they are. We're gonna watch them as well. If you happen to be new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to both me and to Preach for these awesome videos. And what I do here is mostly Final Fantasy XIV content with occasional reaction videos like this. So if you enjoy it, here I am. Okay, let's watch the video.
Welcome to Final Fantasy XIV Online. I'm Floor Inspector, a black mage and one of millions of degenerates squatting their way through the ever-expanding world of Eorzea. In this series, I'll be introducing you to some early tips to help you get the most out of your adventure, from character creation to the saucer to dungeons, ERP and more. Glam.
That's
It's
gonna be
always more
awesome.
glam. And it just so happens I've got a friend who won't notice the twins in the carriage to start their adventure today as well. Let's recruit him, shall we? Whoa! Hey, Floor? Oh, so this is the silly weeb game? Hey there, Mike. Welcome to Final Fantasy XIV Online.
Mike.
Are you excited? Well, I keep hearing about it, and Asmon started playing. Is your staff going up that furry thing's arse? Great! Well, you've come to the right black mage. Let me show you. Final Fantasy XIV is the critically acclaimed online RPG with an expanded free trial
That's so
in which
good.
you can play through the entirety of A Realm Reborn and the award-winning Heavensward expansion up to level 60 for free
Copy
with no
pasta.
restrictions on playtime, where you embark on a journey of a lifetime and reforge the end of your social life. Though it is the 14th entry in the Final Fantasy series, it has a self-contained story with its unique universe and lore, except for all the characters, locations and stories pulled from the last 35 years of games. So if this is your first Final Fantasy, don't worry. By the time you reach Heavensward, you will never be able to leave. Ever. The best part is it's always expanding, so whether you are playing solo, suffering and crying your way through the main storyline, building your own home, or you join other players for wholesome roleplay, you'll always find a new, exciting adventure waiting for you. Basically, it's a lot of fun. Awesome. Alright, let's do this. Where the cat girls at though? Hey, wait! My ley lines! Well, I'm not moving.
Oh, these are so good. I didn't want to talk too much through this to not spoil it, but like when I saw this, I immediately thought about just how cool it would be to actually have this amount of gardening available in the housing. And yes, we now have island sanctuaries, but imagine if we could just have like a field like this so that we have two places where we can grow our crops and not make only, I don't know, 6 of that Thamnarian onions, but instead make 30, which is my own personal problem that I'm not going to get into right now. I love how he went ahead and added a lot of hair on Mike's head. That's also very optimistic. I hope he gets that hair back. Oh, and I think this was from the community event that happened a few months ago. And honestly, I wish we had these kinds of events on our servers as well. I feel like some servers are stronger, when it comes to these community things, and mostly on Lich. Like sometimes things happen, but not often and not in this number. And I don't know, sometimes it's just kind of sad sees that if you want to participate in this kind of event, you have to create a level 1 alt or whatever on another world. and you don't really get to carry all your other stuff with you. So there's no glam, there's no mounts, no nothing. You just get to participate in your, whatever it is that you're wearing. So that's a bit sad, but I guess you can still go if you want to. I actually only recently started playing through other Final Fantasy games, and I'm only now just realizing how many references I've actually missed out on when it comes to the actual 14. And I think I'm having like a reverse situation now where I've played through all of this stuff within 14, and now I'm going back to, I don't know, to 7, to 4, hopefully soon to 8 and 9 and 10. And I'm starting to like reverse track these references, and as I'm playing through these other games, I'm like, that's a raid in FF14, or that's a dungeon, or whatever. It's not just Final Fantasy 14. It's not just Final Fantasy games that have these. I'm also playing through Nier right now, and I can see that there are things from there as well that got carried through in FF14. And honestly, I think I'm just gonna have to go ahead and play all of the Square Enix games if I want to understand my game completely. But it is what it is. But yeah, on that note, let's watch the other video. This is episode 1, saying the degeneracy begins. Oh man. Uh, Degeneracy begins, creating a character, not using the map, starting the path of no return.
Okay. Wow. What the hell is that?
Wow.
Oh, cat girls. That is pretty cute, that.
Roleplay.
What's the Viera? Oh.
Zepla.
Oh. Huh? Oh, hey, Mike. How's the character creation coming along?
Boring.
Great, yeah. Just going with her here, you know. My character needs to be manly and rugged. All right, now I'm going to choose a class. I like the look of the gladiator, old sword and board in it. I'll probably wait a bit before I make my ults though, you know. Well, that's the beauty of Final Fantasy XIV Online. Your character can actually play every class in the game, and you don't even need to do Torghast once. Classes are split into 3 roles. There are damage dealing or DPS classes.
Takes high damage, absorbing vulnerability stacks, and dying as quickly as possible.
Who take damage and gain vulnerability stacks. We call them fun stacks. Healers, who do as much damage as possible with their 3 damage spells.
Use your 3 damage spells to damage others as much as possible.
And adapt when things go wrong. And tanks, who don't need any help and can basically kill anything on their own.
Basically win at life, never die to anything, and smash everything to pieces. That's true. As a tank main, I confirm.
If they're a warrior anyway. You choose your starting class now, but once you reach level 10...
Unlock better classes at Thaumaturge after reaching level 10.
You can unlock and change to other classes once you realize how boring Thaumaturge is. Also, your character's gender, race, and patron deity, for some reason, won't limit any major aspects of your gameplay, or give any race-specific DPS cooldowns. And you'll have the option to change your appearance later in the game, for when you finally come to terms with the world in which you now belong. Don't think so, mate. Anyway, I'm starting with the gladiator. I'll have like purple passes on everybody else in no time. Oh shit, an enemy! Come back here, you slippery bastard! I'll shove this sword right up your ass. That is easy for me, mate. 12 XP. Oh, you can earn much more experience while enjoying the story. You can save the roulette grinding for your other jobs. If you want to find your way around, first, learn to understand this
emotional trauma. True. Way of the Florier. This is so good. Oh my god.
4D chess map. Look for main scenario quests or MSQs.
No.
These are the quests you follow to experience the main story. By completing them, you'll suffer extreme emotional damage and level up much faster. You'll also have the option to follow loads of side quests. These won't impact your main story, but
Yellow ones, no experience quests that could unlock anything. That's true. It's like when you start playing FF14, you think that the blue quests are actually important, and then you realize that you're in for just about anything when you start unlocking. And sometimes it's a 2 minute unlock, sometimes it's a 3 hour quest chain that you don't even know if it's ever going to end.
But they will fill up your map and UI until you get annoyed with them. Alright. I have heard about this MSQ, mate, and I ain't never cried in my entire life. Bring it on. Great! Then let's get you to the Adventures Guild. That Lala over there is Momodi. She
Aww.
is the most precious creature on Aetheris. And if you say anything bad about her, I will end you. The icon above her head shows you it's an MSQ objective, which will be updated in your main scenario guide. And you can always access your journal to keep track of the quests you have accepted and not completed a few expansions later. Right then, MSQ, earn XP, Lalafells, got it. Catgirls, mate, here I come. The map. All right, yeah, the map. This thing is fucking confusing me.
Oh my god, these are so good. I can't believe I didn't see these before. These are gonna be awesome, and I understand that they take a lot of time to to make and edit and everything. But I still really wish there was more of them to watch right now. But we're gonna have to wait until the next one. But I hope you really enjoyed these ones. Make sure to absolutely subscribe to Preach to watch more of these videos and more of Awesome Preach's content. And if you like my own content and FF14 stuff, check out the other videos here on the channel. And yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I can't wait for this series to continue. But until then, take care, have fun, and I'll see you in my next one.